Hi, this is Vincent Zapound with ESPRIT. Today I'll be showing you the new machine tool builder wizard. So to create a new machine, we'll go under File, New, and you have this option here, Machining Project from Wizard, and before we used to have templates. So when you click on that, now you have two options here. You have a milling machine or a turning machine that you can select from. And with the turning machine, you can select the number of turrets and number of spindles. So let's select the location of a new project, put it on my desktop, and let's just name this wizard. And you can see here, you can have a turret name and the turret type, so you can select between an indexable turret or a B-axis. Under the indexable option here, you see that we have different options for number of stations, also the number direction, so this goes from Z positive, as well as the turret diameter. Let's just make a B-axis head. So I'll just put Z, X, and Y on here. And then you can see when you click next, you have all the axes listed, and you can enter in the feed rates and the limits and determine whether or not it's a spindle. On the next page, you have some spindle properties like the max RPM, its ratio RPM, and what is the positive direction. Clicking on next, you can see the custom settings are all listed, and these are specific to how many axes the machine has. Also, there's some options here. If you mess up on some settings, you can always reset. You can import some settings, or you can export settings. And then at the end, you have the project summary. And also, you can select which machine or which file you want to open. Normally, you should only have to open the machine file and just drag and drop your solids. Now let's say that this is the kind of template that you'll be making in the future and quite frequently. You can also click here to save the project and import it on the next run. So let's go back under File, New, Machining Project from Wizard. And let's see what it looks like for a milling machine. So we can change the location of the project. I'll just put it in the same place. We'll call it Wizard again. As you can see here, instead of selecting a template, now you can just drag and drop which axes go in the head and which go in the table. So it makes this process a lot easier than you having to filter through a bunch of different options, which were kind of hard to decipher which axes went in the head and in the table. Again, just like the turning wizard, you can see here you have the axes list. On the next page, you have the spindle list and the custom settings as well. What you can also do now, since it might get difficult trying to read these, is you can resize the window. So you can open it up and have more visibility through all the options. Clicking on next, you have the project summary, and then you can just open the file. So that is the new machine tool builder wizard. Thank you for your time.